Hello everybody and welcome to Kevin Plays Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2012. This is actually the newer Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalker game. There was an older one. They made a few updates, made it where you could customize your decks a little bit more, added some new cards. I think it's a little bit better than the other one. But for anybody that does not know, this is a Magic the Gathering trading card game. You play it exactly like the normal trading card game. It's not like one of their other games where it's just based on it. It is actually the card game, but you have limited access to cards. But it's a downloadable on Xbox Live Arcade. I think it's like $20, and it's definitely worth it for me. I enjoyed it. Even though I can't really play test on it, I still think it's a lot of fun. But we'll go ahead and get started, let you watch the opening cinematic.
My name is Gideon, and I'm about to die. I was born on a world long since destroyed. Some say I played a hand in its destruction. Less charitable voices say I was the sole cause of its demise. I cared little at the time, as I was blinded by my own self-righteous fury. But then a reckoning came upon me. I found others who could travel between worlds, and whose beliefs conflicted with my own. I was humbled by their power and tempered by their convictions. I resolved to learn from my opponents. I would do better, be better, and fight the very kind of tyrant I had become. For years I stood alone. In countless battles, I won every time. Until now. I've given my all and it wasn't enough. But I have a plan. I've done the one thing my opponent could never do. I've made allies out of enemies.
So for this Kevin Plays, we're going to be doing the campaign, specifically playing against each of the Planeswalkers. There's also challenges, but that will be in a different playlist. For this one, we're just doing the Planeswalkers. But today we're going to start off on Koth. I'm going to be showing you each of the 10 decks. There's 11 people, so I'll use one deck for each, and then we'll use whatever I want against Karn, whichever I feel is the best. Or maybe I'll have you all tell me which deck you want me to use against Karn. But anyway, going to go ahead and start up against Koth. I'm not going to use either of the first two decks because he has Mountain Walk and Forest Walk. So we're going to use the Ancient Depths. And yes, he has Forest Walk, but we have blue creatures. Well, not that that matters, but I think that the Ancient Depths deck can get there. Assuming he doesn't get like a Forest Walk dude and then pumps him and then we just straight up lose. But we're going to give it a shot. So getting into it here, we get to play first. We have 2 Explorers and a Kozilek. I think it's good enough to keep for this deck, especially since we're on the play. We're going to draw other cards from our Explorers and going to go up in lands really, really fast. So we basically know that Kozilek's going to get on the board. And he's playing a Spike Shot Elder, which if you don't know, you can pay 3 to do damage equal to a player, target creature or player, equal to the number of, or his power. There's a Mind Control. So if he does play a Forest Walk dude, we have a Mind Control anyway, so we're good. Soon we get another island, but there's the island right there. And we can play our second land from the Explorer. And next turn we will play another land and explore again and play both lands, getting us up to 5 lands. Take us down to 19. So we'll be up to Mind Control range. So we're not going to quite get to Kozilek, but we will definitely have some options. Let's see what our Explorer gets us here. More land. Which more land's not bad, because we have a 10 drop in our hand. Have 7 lands total. So we need like one more ramp spell. But there are some creatures in this deck that cost like 5 and 6. So I think we're doing alright right now, especially since he's just picking away at us with a 1/1. I expect to see some other spells here eventually. So there's the Forest Walk dude I was talking about. We could take him, but I don't know that would be best. I'll actually wait because he'll probably put a pump spell on him, and then we can take him, and then attack with him. So, we're going to go ahead and play this Oracle. If it's a land, it goes into our hand, the top card. And I don't know if it does anything else if it's a different card. Just a land. Let's see if it does anything else. If it's a land, put it in the battlefield, otherwise it goes in your hand. Yeah, so it's just a land. But that's cool. So we got 3, 5, 7 lands. But we're not going to play the mind control yet, we're just going to wait. He may use his land to kill this dude, but that's whatever. If he wants to use his 3 lands to kill the dude for the turn, that's fine. I want him to put a pump spell on that guy so we can just take him. But apparently he doesn't have it because he probably would have done it, unless his plan is to kill my dude. Nope, just going to play 0/4. He gets bigger with mountains, which isn't that relevant. Got another Explore. Go ahead and play that. We're up to 8 lands. And I got another one of these guys, so we'll play that. See what else our top card is. And it's another ramp spell. We get 2 basic lands and they come on the battlefield tapped. I think we have all the islands we need, so we'll go ahead and get a couple forests. I think we'll be good next turn to play Kozilek, actually. Get our forests. And we'll just leave blockers open for that 0/4. So he has 4 cards when he comes into play, and he has Annihilator 4. So as long as we can survive a turn, I think we'll be alright. And since he's just attacking with a 2/3 each turn, definitely looking pretty good. Unless he just plays something ridiculous. That's just a 4/5. Which I guess would be relevant if we weren't playing Kozilek next turn, but I think we have 10 lands. I can't even tell. Yeah, we have 10. Now we have 11. So, we're going to play Kozilek and draw ourselves 4 cards. So you can see some of the other spells in the deck here. We can bounce dudes, put guys in the battlefield for equal to their converted mana cost, which is good. If he plays the pump, we're just going to go ahead and pass. I'll go ahead and block this time if he attacks. Well, assuming he attacks with the 4/5 with the 0/4, I'll just trade him or chump block them. The 2/3 is really the only one that I have to worry about, but that's all he's going to attack with anyway. That's fine. Is this an instant? That's a sorcery. 4/5. So we're going to bounce that 4/5 and make some tokens next turn, just to make sure he doesn't do too much damage to the Kozilek and kill him. Let's see. 3, I have 12 lands. This costs 5. I could actually play 2 of these and bounce both dudes. But I think I'm going to get some more land. Go ahead and play it while I'm not really under any pressure. Goes my hand. Let's see. I can play him. And I have the 5 for this still, but I'm going to make sure I can bounce him. Get my tokens. And play my Coiling Oracle. The 3rd one. Let's see what our top card is. Another ramp spell, basically. A cleric that lets you get land, put it in your hand. No, battlefield tapped. But we're going to attack with our Kozilek. We have plenty of blockers now, so we're good. Let's see what 4 he sacrifices. He'll probably go for lands, truthfully. Yeah, he just throws away the lands. That's usually what they do. They'll just throw away the lands. And he's going to block so he doesn't take the damage. Which is fine, because we're just going to take 2 damage a turn anyway. At that rate, we have 6 turns, and he's going to be out of permanence in like 2, so... He's going to kill a token. Sure. He's not going to get anywhere to kill my Kozilek anytime soon. He can't replay his guy either because he's actually attacking with him. Oh, well, we're just gonna block. He can't play the other. Stop it. He can't play the other one of these because it costs 5. So we're just gonna bounce him again next turn, or bounce that one to make more tokens. He's not attacking with the Forest Walker anymore. All right, let's see what our next card is real quick. So I might want to play that instead. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's a Flying Trample Shroud 6/6. You know what? I'm going to play him. And we have enough to bounce his dude as well. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get more tokens. And he's going to be down to 1 creature after I attack with Kozilek. So this game is pretty much over. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this deck could take it. As long as we could just survive the early beats. He's down to just his 2/3 Forest Walker. And he's not blocking, so he's just going to die next turn. So yeah, that will pretty much wrap it up. I don't see any way that he can come back out of this. You can check the end of the video for links to the playlist for this video and all the other videos that I have online, which will eventually be all of them. And there will also be a link to the playlist for the challenges that I will be putting online as well. So let's just go ahead and finish this up. We could play more stuff, but no reason to waste time. Gonna kill that, and he's gonna die. Could have attacked for a lot more, but oh well. We're just going with Kozilek. So that's it. Like I said, check out the annotations at the end for the links to the playlists for more of the Let's Play, or Kevin Plays, not Let's Play, but my version of Let's Play. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.